Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well, and let's cover a topic that has taken up too much of my mental headspace over the past 2 to 3 years. So I have to give inspiration for this video to Calamara, who does this with her redesigns where she'll give them extra outfits, specifically her Miraculous series. Let me get into why I would do this for an Ace Attorney character. Athena Cykes is an attorney, and I feel like she's kind of left behind the other two attorneys in terms of popularity. I mean, she was introduced at the worst time she could be introduced. There's already 2 planned playable characters, and now there was a third. They didn't even give her a title game like Apollo. She kind of just joined the office out of the blue in Dual Destinies. This isn't a hate video on her either. I like Athena a lot. I think she stands out against her office with her bright outlook and her younger perspective. Also, her animations really added to that. Down even to the way she looks in reviews evidence shows her use of technology, which I really liked. Almost represented this new age of law that was a heavy theme in Dual Destinies that they didn't really explore, but that's for a later day. Athena's themes, like her musical themes, also carried over really well with who she is. First, her Let's Do This theme made me a little mad, if I was honest. Like, why is such a childish theme for this adult woman? However, over time it grew on me, and I kind of accepted the fact she's young and the song slaps. Also, the strings in this are just amazing. Like, Dual Destinies may have been one of my least favorite games, but like any bad movie, it had a bomb soundtrack. You can't lie that the shift of music from Apollo Justice's more keyboard sounding soundtrack to Dual Destinies' full orchestras wasn't the best part of the game. You cannot lie about that. Tangent aside, her objection theme is also really good. The beginning of it sounds like a countdown, which makes sense with her therapy sessions, and it's just overall really rad sounding theme. Kind of fits with her stubborn but well-meaning personality. But I'm not a professional musician, I just play the cello sorta and enjoy music. Someone way more qualified than me could make way better points about this, but moving on. And why am I making this video? Because she deserves a better suit. She kinda looks like a schoolgirl with her pencil skirt and small jacket and white polo shirt. Like, I get what they were going for, it makes her look younger and like a student to the other lawyers, but they could give her a cooler outfit in Spirit of Justice. But I mean, she only appears like twice in that game, so it's fine, I guess. Seriously, Capcom better not put her in the basement like the other characters I care about. So the aim of this redesign is to make her look more professional, and plot twist, I had this idea way before I wanted to make it a video. I wanted to make an outfit I would draw her in for my own fan art, so I sampled some outfits on Pinterest, and here should be what I was working on at the time. Now, I would like to say that my art has improved in the month or so since I drew this, but I can't really say anything since it's really hard to tell shifts in my own art from the perspective of me. I feel way more comfortable drawing digitally, and that was the first digital drawing I made on an iPad, and this was just a way to sort of get comfortable with it, but also to kind of draw a character that I really cared about. But that's about the end of my spiel, so on to the outfits. So before I started with the new outfits, I wanted to draw her outfit from the DLC case from Spirit of Justice, where there is a wedding. I haven't played the case, but I heard it was fun. I kind of didn't want to pay extra for one case, but what I did gain from the wikis was that there were different outfits, and I was surprised that Capcom animated a whole scene with the outfits. What I gained from doing this little drawing was that Widget was a universal constant. Athena doesn't have the earring on in the images I found, but Widget seemed to have stayed, which makes sense because Widget is not only useful, but he holds significance for Athena. Honestly, I think that's pretty good, and it adds to the more sci-fi look Athena strikes with. So the removal of the bow was something I noticed. Overall, at first I was pretty neutral about the bow. It carries like the nice blue color and it looks really nice on Athena, but when I drew her without, I realized that I kind of hated the ribbons that dangle off the side of the bow. Kind of disappear behind her little bangs and makes the right side of her face look more heavy with stuff. Maybe the ribbons and bow were meant to balance out her lightning bangs and her earring. I don't understand that because it's also on the same side as the giant ponytail, so I think that more than makes up for the lack of balance. But that's about all I gained from drawing her in the wedding outfit. I'm glad I was able to draw this because now I have some more insight for the outfits that I was going to make. First and foremost, I was able to remove those ribbons that bothered me. The rest was kept the same on her face. I wanted to stick to the original look. Looking back, I probably should have attempted another hairstyle, but oh well. Now, on to the outfit. I found this original image on Pinterest, and it was this cute suit in white, and I thought that would be a nice place to start for Athena. Since the rest of Athena's outfit sticks to a monochrome look, I decided to make the entire suit yellow. I wasn't sure if in the reference, but I added an undershirt in just so it could first add more of that blue, and I'm personally more of a conservative dresser, but I just added it on there because I would assume Athena would wear an undershirt. The final thing I liked about this outfit was how much more visible the badge is. In her original outfit, it's really hard to see on her tiny jacket lapel. In this drawing, I was able to make the badge more visible on the bigger lapel. And lapel is like one of the best words to say, by the way. Now that I have been able to speak it out loud, it's just such a fun word. Drawing and anatomy wise, I'm not sure why I drew the neck so long. If it isn't obvious, I'm more of a beginner artist, so my anatomy is all over the place and it totally shows. Looking back, I'm still not sure why. I guess I wanted to make space for widget in the lapel, but it kind of overcompensated by making the neck too long. But that's about it for this drawing. From this outfit onto the next one, I started changing the hair. Just the ponytail because I really like the big swoop bangs so much on Athena. For this drawing, I chose a low pony for her just because I wanted to see what it would look like, and honestly, I miss the ponytail, the high ponytail. It creates like a very sharp silhouette for her, which I always think looks nice in character design. Onto the outfit though, the outfit was much more casual than the first one that I had on here. And first thought was that this would be too casual to wear in court, but like people walk into that court wearing whatever the heck they want, so it wasn't too much of a concern for me. Honestly, in Athena's original design, I wouldn't say that looks incredibly professional. I think the outfits kind of add to the more charm Ace Attorney has. I'm not sure. But this drawing was also the one where I had a full body sketch, and I was able to add in those cute little boots, even though my accuracy of drawing feet is dubious at best. However, that's all of outfit 2. For the final drawing, this one felt like my favorite. Maybe it was because I was more comfortable with drawing Athena at this point, or because I'm a sucker for chunky cardigans. Who knows? But let's start with the smaller details of this outfit. I was able to fully show the boots she was wearing, and honestly, I love them so much. Like space shoes, and they're just so futuristic. I also kept the tights too. It was nothing specific about the tights, I just kind of liked the look of them. What I think was probably the biggest change about this drawing was the hairstyle. This hairstyle was inspired by her concept art, where it looks like Athena went through a lot of redesigns. And while the retro sci-fi designs look really cute, I think they made the right call with her final design. Although we did lose Athena with space buns, which would have been adorable. However, I saw this curl look in one of them and it kind of just called to me, so I was like, we'll just see how this looks. And finally onto the anatomy of this drawing. I think this one looks the nicest out of all the outfits I did here. Especially in the spray, I feel like I did a good job with that, although that's of course just my personal opinion. But that's it for all the outfits that I have for Athena. Athena Cykes is a good character, from her design to personality, and boiling Athena down to an outfit is a disservice to who she is. If it were up to me, I'd keep the original outfit in Dual Destinies and then have her get a new outfit in Spirit of Justice. And I just personally feel like this would show her becoming more comfortable in the law office and in the courtroom. It's not really up to me, and I can make my silly little videos about redesigns. I'm not sure if there's a good reason behind why we don't see many outfit changes in Ace Attorney, and the outfits are one of the last things I notice. Just imagine a reality where we did see these characters in different clothes for different circumstances. I feel like we could really benefit from that. Like, we can see them in investigations clothing and with cute little accessories that would be very easy to market to people like me, because I would for sure buy that. However, that's just the fun of being able to give people new outfits at the end of the day. It's not really like a make or break thing for Athena. It's just something I personally noticed and wanted to make my own spin on. Let me know if there's something you would like to see, like the investigation outfits that I mentioned earlier, because honestly that sounds like a lot of fun to make. However, if I do make more Ace Attorney redesigns, I would probably tackle Calavir Gavin, because there is so many rants I can make with that. Anyway, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. I hope you have a great day, and don't forget that I drop pic crews that are sent to me on Instagram. Also, follow me on Instagram and maybe here too if you like the content that's coming out, and I hope you have a great day. Again, bye!